Sorry, folks. I got to talk about Derek Moneyberg. I really preferred life about 72 hours ago when I had no idea who this guy was, but now he's the only thing that anyone in the Jiu-Jitsu community seems to want to talk about. So that's why I'm here to talk about him. My answer about him might not be what you expect, though. If you want me to weigh in on whether he's a legit black belt or not, honestly, my answer is I don't care. I don't give a fuck. There's a lot of black belts out there of all various skill levels. A lot of them probably don't deserve to have a black belt. I've been on record before saying that I think that belt drama and worrying about whether people deserve their belts is way overblown. It's just not a priority for me. If it is for you, awesome. For me, I don't care. I got bigger fish to fry. And that's what I want to talk about here today. So we can talk about how Jake Shields may have given this guy a black belt too early, maybe because he was financially incentivized to do so. I guess we could talk about that. I would much rather talk about Jake Shields. I find it kind of disturbing that people in the community are so concerned about whether Derek Moneyberg deserves a black belt, but they don't seem concerned at all about the fact that the person who gave him his black belt is just an absolute embarrassment to the jiu-jitsu community. If you are not familiar with exactly what Jake Shields stands for and what he's said and done, I would strongly recommend you to at least check out his Wikipedia page. Just some highlights I'm going to bang off from memory here. First of all, he is a raging anti-Semite and transphobe. And I don't mean just a matter of opinion here. He has advocated for the public execution of doctors who assist with gender conversion. He has suggested that Greta Thunberg should be raped because he disagrees with her politically. His feed is just full of some of the vile shit. The Anti-Defamation League has flagged him as being one of the anti-Semitic influencers who benefited the most in the last few years from taking that stance. He has platformed David Duke. He is friends with Nick Fuentes. Look, we can talk about differences of opinion, but this kind of stuff should be way beyond differences of opinion. This should be a moral red line for everyone. And it concerns me that in jiu-jitsu, we're so concerned about the purity of a belt for a guy who's never going to compete, but we're not at all concerned about the ethics of the person who gave him that belt. I would be much more embarrassed to get a belt from Jake Shields than I would be to get promoted too early by Jake Shields. I just encourage everyone to maybe put a pause on how obsessed we are about this particular drama and ask ourselves if we're focused on the right thing.